In a world increasingly defined by power struggles, two giants rise again, their battlefields stretching far beyond the limits of land, sea, and sky. On one side, the dragon, its scales gleaming with centuries of legacy and ambition, representing China. On the other, the eagle, bold and determined, soaring for freedom and dominance, the United States. Together, they've turned the globe into the stage of the new Cold War. But this is a contest unlike the ideological standoff of the 20th century. Forget just red versus blue or communism versus capitalism. This 21st century rivalry is tangled in a web of economics, technology, and influence. And the stakes? They're nothing short of shaping the future of humanity. Once upon a time, the eagle ruled the skies, unchallenged in its dominion. The collapse of the Soviet Union left the United States at the top of the global pecking order, with unparalleled military might, cultural influence, and economic vitality. But the dragon has spent decades growing in the shadows. Determined, precise, and strategic, China has transformed itself. What was once a poor agrarian state is now an industrial and technological powerhouse, a nation that envisions a world reshaped in its own image. Let's start in the economic arena, where the contest is closest. China's Belt and Road Initiative, a sprawling web of infrastructure projects across Asia, Africa, and Europe, echoes like ancient trade routes, reborn with modern purpose. Roads, railways, ports, it's the dragon's way of tightening its grip on global connectivity. Meanwhile, the eagle counters with free trade alliances and a system designed to maintain the dominance of the US dollar, the world's reserve currency. But while America wrestles with debt ceilings and political gridlock, China's state-driven economy continues to churn forward, albeit with cracks beginning to show. Then there's the ongoing arms race for the future, technology, the 5G revolution, artificial intelligence, quantum computing. These aren't just tools, they're keys to global dominance. Huawei, the Chinese telecommunications giant, has made enormous strides, pushing the dragon ahead in the race for next-generation wireless infrastructure. But the eagle is fighting back, banning Chinese tech from its networks and investing billions in technological innovation to ensure its talons retain a firm grip on the digital skies. Of course, no Cold War would be complete without the military dimension. In the South China Sea, the dragon flexes its naval muscles, building artificial islands and warning the world to stay back. The eagle, with its vast fleet of aircraft carriers and strategic alliances like NATO, sends a clear message: it won't back down. But Taiwan, the flashpoint so often spoken of in hushed, anxious tones, remains the dragon's red line and could spark open warfare if either side tilts too far. But perhaps the real front line in this new Cold War lies not in weapons, ships, or satellites. It lies in influence. It's TikTok versus Hollywood, Confucius Institutes versus Ivy League universities, propaganda and ideology disguised as cultural exchange. China offers countries an alternative model, prosperity without democracy. The US, for better or for worse, champions the ideals of freedom and individualism. Both the dragon and the eagle know that this is not just about national survival. It's about defining what power, values, and progress mean for generations to come. And while some hope for coexistence, the current trajectory looks more like competition without resolution. So, what does this all mean for us? For now, the skies may seem clear, but we are helplessly caught between the beating wings of giants. Will we witness the birth of a harmonious new world order, or be dragged into the flames of conflict, lit by unchecked rivalry? Only time will tell. The dragon soars eastward, the eagle hunts from above, the new Cold War has begun.